Calling La, Alhaina Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wamalaki, Bashim, Hawa, Kakurash, Rakhtham, the water by the ball, Kwam Yashra. Double honor to the apostles, builders, and bishops of great millstone who teach us daily, and to the men out there teaching their likewise doctrine in the city, Shalom. Today we're gonna get into this news broadcast. I don't know if this guy is well, I know he's not mainstream media, but the information that he's bringing out, I'm sure he got it from mainstream media. Now, the information is that it's going to be cyber attacks, quote unquote, on power grids. Now, I did a video on this very subject a year or two ago, and we have a tunnel rat confessing that they were going to cause the blackouts and blame it on China and Russia. So that's what's about to happen next. And now I know y'all noticing they positioning these chess pieces, these migrants in certain neighborhoods and certain cities. Now, when they get these chess pieces in position, guess what's gonna happen next? Lights out. Rape, rob, murder. Martial law. That's the order. For all y'all who don't believe it, you don't have to believe it. You'll believe it when it gets here. We ain't got time for that back and forth. We in the bottom of the ninth inning right now, you can say. So all that debate shit, you can miss me with that. We all about prophecy, baby. If you got a problem with us, you got a problem with the Bible, because everything we speak is from the Bible. Ain't nobody got time for that back and forth, petty ass argument that you so-called men of the Lord is all about. We ain't that petty shit, man. So let's go ahead and grab this video real quick. First, I'm gonna bring out the forecast, then I'm gonna bring out the confession. Then we're gonna get to some scriptures. Let's go. Now the name of this video is happening now. FBI warns shutdowns coming. Now my thing is this. You know how those three letters go, right? FBI, DEA, CIA. All these letters spell Esau. Just remember that. Now let's get the video.
News coming out in the last 24 hours happening now across the United States could be a.
And this man has been caught in so many lies. It's ridiculous. So anybody believes this pump, hey, you really don't know what's going on. Let's go.
Nationwide shutdown, and this is going to be unfolding due to cyber attacks against infrastructure systems in the U.S. coming from China. Now, we've been receiving these warnings from the FBI for several months that Chinese hackers had infiltrated infrastructure systems in the U.S. We had heard that there was about 24.
See, he said months ago, right? So they got to keep telling the lie. They got to keep telling the same lie. So when it happens, you assume that it's China and Russia, but now it's your own government doing this shit. Let's go.
Of them. Then we receive new updates that there are actually more, and they're saying significantly more, and also they're saying that they actually compromised these over the course of the last 5 years, some even longer, and they did not know, and now we're finding out, and they're saying it is at unprecedented scales, the likes of which we did not realize. Now, take a look at the headlines, and all of these coming out in the last 24 hours as the FBI warns yesterday, Sunday, February the 18th, of what's going to be coming. Take a look at this. FBI Director Wray says China cyber attacks on U.S. infrastructures now at unprecedented scale. They're saying there is more than they realized, and this is essentially plans to shut down the entire nation and wreak havoc. Christopher Wray warns that the prepositioned malware could be triggered to disrupt critical systems in the United States. FBI Director warns China's computer attacks are now at a scale greater than we'd seen before.
Ask them, how do they know that China doing all this shit? If China's even doing anything at all. They blame, you see how even in the movies, they blame China, Russia, North Korea for shit. Meanwhile, Putin over there laughing at y'all because y'all can't stop lying. But it's the tunnel rats doing this, and Esau dumbass is following. Let's go.
Vulnerable critical infrastructure remains at high risk to be targeted. FBI warns Chinese malware could threaten critical U.S. infrastructure. Agency Director Christopher Wray says Beijing.
How do they know? Just like when they come up with the medical shit. Experts say, scientists say, researchers say, give us a name so we can verify, fact check your line. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna give you no information too specific where you can fact check their line. No, they're gonna keep it nice and general. Experts say, experts warn. Who are these people? It's Esau in his goddamn think tank. That's who it is.
Beijing hacking operations have reached a fever pitch, and FBI says China's cyber attacks on U.S. infrastructure are reaching new levels. And again, all of these.
Now, there's one video that's come out of his. Let me see if I can stop this. Okay. There's one video. Now, y'all heard him. He said they're going to blame China. Now, let's get some scripture. And y'all know who this is all aimed at. It's all aimed at to eliminate the Israelites. If you don't believe me, listen to this next video I got. Now, let's get this. Just like with the jabs. He going to confess about the jabs, too. 2 Maccabees chapter 7, verse 31. And though that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of Yahweh. They think they slick like that. They think people still don't know what they up to. Man, this is the information age, man. Let's keep going. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. This dude is crazy. He was born stuck on stupid. He ignores logic. He's emotionally driven like a bitch. That's why he's unfit to rule. He wants his life to stand and remain unquestioned. That's not practical. That's not reality. That shows you that this man does not live in reality. He lives in his own little world that he's trying to create. That's why he got a lot of y'all out there going around calling y'all stuff cats and dogs and shit. Identifying as cats and dogs. Y'all gonna follow this man right into the fire. Psalm chapter 73, verse 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. And they actually think this shit gonna work. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 16. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. He just know this shit gonna work, right? Don't forget Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked, cover the faces of the judges thereof, not where it is. That's why all this wickedness is allowed, and it goes unchecked because they need this wickedness. Right now, Chicago and New York is about to erupt, and that's what they want. See, Esau, this clown, he has to have chaos in order to get what he wants, and what he wants is total control. But he needs it to be your fault so he can blame you, so he can say you are the reason we are doing this to you, because he likes to do his wickedness with a clear conscience, if there's such a thing, and it's not. Because this guilt is eating his ass up as we speak. Ever since the truth started coming out, yeah, this guilt been kicking his ass. That's why he's trying to shut down channels and strike pages and all this dumb shit. Matter of fact, on my phone, last week I just got the phone. I installed the Blue Bible app, the Blue Letter Bible app, Slocky, on my phone when I first got it. How about before this video, I went to the app, I couldn't find it. These people that took the app off my phone. I just reinstalled it before this video, but that just goes to show you, yeah, guilt is kicking your ass. You can't stop this truth, baby. There's nothing you can do against the truth but for the truth. The more you try to hide it, the more people are going to be curious about it. So let's go ahead and grab the other video real quick. Because I want y'all to listen to these confessions of a tunnel rat. Oh, and by the way, he's no longer with us. As you can see, David Goldberg's final words. So, as you can see that last name, yeah, he is a big nose. And you're going to hear it in his voice too. Let's get it.
Logo is about the YouTube gatekeepers, how they are all agents. They're all paid to put out truthful information so that they can tag, track, and ID the people that are watching the videos and giving them likes and giving them comments. They're tracking all of it. Project Zypher is a different project, and that's what I'll talk about in a bit. That is the second stage here. That is coming up, and that is the extermination. They're going to exterminate these people, whether...
See? And this says classified documents and White House memos reveal extermination plans for millions of Americans through Project Pogo and Project Zephyr. So yeah, the White House is in on this. We told y'all Esau is a bitch. We told y'all Esau was setting y'all up. He didn't get enough of y'all with jabs. So now it's gonna be blackouts and extermination. Headed by the tunnel rats. And it's gonna be carried out by Esau punk ass and all these sleeper cells that he brought over here to pay to rape, rob, and murder. Now let's get these. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. That's why we told y'all not to take that shit. But y'all took it anyway, so worried about your jobs. Sirach chapter 14, verse 7. And if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness. This is a declaration of wickedness right here. Let's go.
It is tag them for anti-Semitic speech, charge them with crimes, eliminate them completely. And this is where I'll talk about in the documents where they talk about guillotines, viral attacks, targeted, how they're going to eliminate these people without too much suspicion, without too many people noticing. But here's the problem. As I read the documents, I can see I have documents from 4 years ago, I have documents from 2 years ago, and then I have documents from 3 months ago. So there's a progression in the timeline as the projects change. And Project Zypher has changed. In the beginning, they were talking a lot about, okay, we are going to infect these people with a virus that imitates the flu virus. They're going to eliminate them in various ways that would not be suspicious. In the documents I have now from 3 months ago, they are saying the amount of people they have to eliminate is too large. It is too many. We are talking about millions of Americans. And this is where we see their plans are changing. And they are going to initiate something that is devastating and that is extremely frightening.
See, but these the Lord's people, right? No, these ain't nothing but Edomites, man. The tunnel rats are Edomites. But these are Lord's people. Once again, they're proving that they are a violent, genocidal race of people. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works of in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? These people think they slick. No, man. All y'all doing is setting y'allself up for captivity. Let's go.
Based on what I can see in the documents, we're talking about power outages along with a purge. They're going to come in, they're going to take you out of your home, and they're going to put you into a military vehicle or whatever, a van, and drive you away and place you into a camp. It is a
FEMA camps. We told y'all. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. How you gonna be the Lord's people and you wicked? Genocidal. That's why we tell y'all Esau's insanity is unlimited.
A very, very big operation that they're planning. It is millions of Americans. They will do it under the cover of night, under the cover of blackness, during one of these planned blackouts. The blackouts are based on documents. I'm just looking at it right now. They have a 3-day blackout. They have a nationwide blackout that lasts 2 days, and a lot of localized blackouts. So it is a whole series of blackouts that they're going to do. And of course, it will be blamed on all kinds of things. They might blame it on Iran. I have seen that mentioned in the documents. They've already prepped people for this. There are going to be more blackouts. There are already predictive programming. So we may see more of this.
See, it's going to be going to be more blackouts. There's predictive programming. That's how they set up the lies through the mainstream media. China cyber attacks, Russian cyber attacks. No, these are lies. Psalm chapter 31, verse 18, let the lying lips be put to silence. We speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. But when we call them out, they call us liars. They call us anti-sin, all this other bullshit that they made up. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 7, the instruments also of the true, which is a wicked person, are evil. He devised the wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. That's all these people do is lie. Psalms chapter 58, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. I heard a ton of rat today on a video. I saved it. A guy asked him, did he believe in God? He was like, no. And then he was like, but you're his people? He was like, yeah. So how does that even make sense? These people are born liars, and they are made for captivity. Job chapter 15, verse 35, they conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepare mischief. Psalms chapter 37, verse 32, the wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3, for when they say peace and safety, like they did with the jab, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they should not escape. Romans chapter 1, verse 32. Who knowing the judgment of Yahweh, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Yeah, they gonna move. Yeah, these are the Tonarats and the Edomites. They were created to be destroyed. They are the people of the Lord's curse. Now we are under the curses, which is temporary, but they are the cursed. That's why their judgment is already written. Ain't no changing it. Ain't no saving these people. And their judgment is 1,000 years captivity and extermination. Let's get it. Since you ain't scared of blood, the Lord gonna bring it to you. Let me get it. Actually, we can go to this one. Let's see. And we can go. Yep, Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Yeah, since you ain't scared to shed other people's blood, the Lord gonna let some of yours from about 2 or 3 oceans. For every drop of Israelite blood you shed, you got to shed 2 drops. Your cup is double. Let's go.
As we go on, as far as I can tell from Project Zephyr or Zephyr, they are planning this next year and the year after. They are not done tagging, tracking.
See, that's right about this time, because I did a video on this about 2 years ago. So yeah, we right on schedule.
Tracking and identifying everyone. It looks like they're at about 78%. I looked in the documents and there were a couple of indications of how long far along they feel in the project is. They're like 78% done, but they're not completely done. It does take time to identify a YouTube account and then track it to the email that it was created with and then IP address and then find out who created it. It does take them a lot of time to do that. It is not.
See how they plan and all this shit? But these are the Lord's people, right? Mm-hmm. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, let Satan get an advantage of us. We're not ignorant of his devices. The Bible told us what you was going to do, fool. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Yeah, they lied to the world. But the Lord is deceiving them into thinking that they're going to get away with this. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 10, the soul of the wicked desire evil, see? But they the Lord's people. His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes. That basically means the wicked, ain't nobody gonna give a damn about them once they are fully exposed. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 16. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. See, they actually think they're gonna get away with it.
Instant. It does take a lot of research because a lot of people create a YouTube account with an email address that doesn't give any indication of who they are, an account name that doesn't have their full name on it. They don't use their real pictures. So it is a challenge for them, and that's why the project has been going on for so long. But it is coming to a close. In the next 6 months to a year, it appears it is coming to a close, and that is when Project Zypher will be initiated. So I have some notes here. I'm going to continue on, talk a little bit more about. Right. They're being tracked. They're being identified. That's the whole point. A lot of people have said, well, why are some of these YouTube channels allowed to exist? Why are they allowed to so openly talk about the truth? And some of you might know Adam Green, No More News, and there are a whole bunch of others, and they're very, very open about Zionism, and they're very honest about it. And they're telling the truth. I mean, they are telling the truth. They're not hiding anything. They're not disinfo.
See, y'all heard that, right? Yeah, we telling on your ass. Now, you got to remember the things that Esau hates. First of all, Esau loves to lie, but he's being called a liar. He loves to murder, but he's being called a murderer. He loves to steal, but he's being called a thief. And if you don't believe his lies, that's when he wants to murder you. You just heard him say it. They telling the truth and we can't have it, basically. Now, these are the things that Esau hates, especially the tunnel rats, the lion-ass tunnel rats over there. They hate righteousness, correction, instruction, truth, reality, order, peace, life, love, and justice. They hate these things, but these are Lord's people. Fuck out of here. Let's go.
They're not putting this info out there, but as far as I know, they are part. I mean, they're all a part of this operation. I can't say specifically if Adam Green is a part of it or not, but I would assume possibly he is. He has probably been guaranteed a lot of money. He's probably been promised a lot of things. He could be a Freemason. He could be a part of their operation. He could be an agent. I don't know. I have no idea. It is total speculation on my part. I have no idea. All I know is this is part of the operation, what they want to do. His channel would fit into the MO. It is an example I'm giving. He is there to tag, track, and ID. Not him specifically, but the people behind the operation who are doing all the research and all the people who are commenting and viewing and liking. They want to know who they are. They want to know where they live, and they are going to eliminate them at a date in the future. Completely eliminate them. This is going way beyond the idea of passing laws to ban speech, which they're already doing. They've done it in America already, but not very aggressively, and we will see more legislation of that nature. But they want to completely eliminate these people because they do stand in the way of the agenda. There are too many people that are waking up. It is way too many for them to handle. They're starting to have an influence, and they're starting to change the conversation online.
See? Now, who's influencing this change? The prophets. You think a Christian pastor is causing waves in the pool like this? No. He's a pup. He's one of Esau's bitches. He ain't gonna tell you the truth. He too scared. He just want his money. The prophets are telling you the truth. We always have been, starting with the apostles, the elders, the bishops, the brothers on down. They can't stop this truth. That's why they can't come up against us with scripture. If we lie and prove it with scripture, you can't. But we can prove everything we say with scripture. No lying ass Christian pastor ain't finna cause no waves in the water. He's scared. He a scared bitch. I ain't got no respect for no Christian pastor. Because of the fact that anybody who lies to the people for money ain't shit. I ain't got respect for a lot of these camp leaders. Not speaking of GMS, I'm talking about outside of GMS. ISUBK, IUIC. Them niggas are Esau's bitches as well.
It is of grave concern to Israel.
Yeah, we come out of that. Yeah, I ain't got no respect for no man that lies. Knowingly knowing he lied. I ain't got no respect for you, bro. Get the fuck out my face. That goes for you old ass lying ass pastor, you old ass lying ass politician. Anybody that lies, get the fuck out my face. Psalm chapter 52, verse 2. Thy tongue devises mischief like a sharp razor work deceitfully. Yeah. Cause they tried to scare you, talking about they're gonna take the channel down and all this shit. We don't care. We just put up a number. We go out on the street corner, they won't come up on us then. But they gonna mess around on our comment board like little hoes. That's why we don't respect y'all. And that's why the Lord gonna destroy y'all. John chapter 8, verse 44, ye of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth. We just went down a list of what Esau hates. The truth was on that list. Because there's no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. That means when he lying on you, he really talking about himself. False accusing you. For he is a liar and the father of it. Now, this scripture, the Lord was talking about 2/3 Israelites, but you can apply this to Esau and the tunnel rats all day. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2, behold, I have made you small amongst the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The whole world is coming against these tunnel rats because what they're doing to the Palestinians. Once again, proving that they are a violent, genocidal race of people. And you can't rehabilitate that. What can you do with that? Besides get 1,000 years of free labor out your ass and burn you up. That's all you're worth. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16, thou art filled with shame for glory, drink thou also. Let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee. Ooh, and that cup is not going to taste sweet, baby. And shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. They think ain't that gonna happen to them. For we have made lies our refuge. We the people. And under falsehood have we hid ourselves under false name. They everybody but Esau and them on it. How you lost people that you don't believe? You put your own foot in your mouth, fool. And bam, James 1:8, that's the spirit. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. He lies one minute and telling on himself the next. Esau, you was born stuck on stupid, baby. You need to acknowledge that. The Lord created you to be a perfect fuck up. No rehabilitation for your spirit, because he created you to be wicked. And insanity is a part of wickedness. Let's see what else I got. Psalm chapter 58, verse 2. Yeah, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Now who go around the planet calling people terrorists? Edomites. But who's doing the terrorizing? Edomites. Okay. Yeah, you weighing the violence of your hands in the earth. Nahum chapter 3, verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. That's why they want to genocide America, because everybody knows who they're not. Verse 6, and I will cast filth upon thee, and I will make thee foul and set thee as a gazing stock. That's why everybody, the whole world looking at these tunnel rats now with their good eye. Yeah, your glory has turned into shame. Job chapter 30, verse 8. They were children of fools, children of base men. They were violent in the earth. Tel Aviv, where they hold the world's largest gay parade for decent people. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person is Esau. So if the Bible calls you profane, you are not the people. Who for one morsel of meat stole his birthright. But see, the part of the insanity of Esau is he thinks he has the right to just murder people, and nothing happens to him. That goes back to the scripture, roughly paraphrasing: the deceived and the deceiver are his. The Lord got you thinking it so you can do it, so he can be justified to slam your ass into captivity. Psalm chapter 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. That's what's happening right now with the tunnel rats and America. Don't nobody want no dealings with them because they know they ain't right. But they talk all this justice, this righteous shit behind the podium, but do the exact opposite behind the scenes. And the Lord is bringing all your works to the light. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head, but it's going to be double. Everything you ever did to anybody weak. Take America alone. Look at all the shit you did to us. Yeah, that's going to be double. Back to you. Alligator Bay, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Tuskegee, Devil's Punch Bowl in Mississippi. That's just a few. Lake Lanier in Georgia. When you flooded the town and made a lake because you hate to see so-called black people doing better than you. So you burn down their property and you murder because you in your goddamn feelings. That's why you unfit to rule, because you born in your feelings. You gonna always be a bitch. This is what the Lord created you to be. A sensitive little bitch. And that's how you gonna go out. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, America, an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array, which is battle formation, against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Those arrows are those nuclear missiles. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, well, I mean rob, and thou was not spoiled, that dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt feast the spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. That's why all these other countries plotting against America, even their allies. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. Ain't nobody prouder than the Edomite, except for a tunnel rat. Saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. And he is visiting. First, he exposing your ass for what you really are. Then he gonna slam your ass into captivity. If you survive, you better be praying that you survive captivity, because that nuke get you, it's over with. Psalm chapter 52, verse 3, thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather to speak righteousness a lot. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 21. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes, prudent in their own sight. That's these proud ass people who think ain't nothing gonna happen to their ass. Okay. Psalm chapter 137, verse 8. Now y'all heard everything this man said and what the government is planning to do. Okay. Psalm chapter 137, verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that reported thee as thou hast served us. Verse 9. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Like I said, you ain't forgot about the alligator bait, baby. Sirach chapter 14, verse 8. The envious man has a wicked eye. And part of being envious man, he in his emotions again. He turns away his face and despises men. That means when he ain't in your face, he hates your guts. When he in your face, he gonna put on a performance like he ain't with you. Verse 9, the covetous man's eyes not satisfied with his portion. That's why it said that in what it is, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5, it says that roughly paraphrasing, roughly paraphrasing that he enlarges his desire is death and is at hell and cannot be satisfied. Everything ain't enough for Esau. That's why he's unfit to rule. He does not know balance, but the Lord gonna bring some balance. He wants all his people to have everything, and nobody has nothing. He wants to rule over you with insane madness. He rules with madness, and he expects you to do whatever he wants you to do with these unreasonable laws, regardless of how much sense they don't make. That's not balance. That's why it's not practical for this kingdom to go on. Besides, the Lord can bring some balance. Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. The Lord hates pride, man. But these people, he made them proud so he can be justified to destroy them. The Lord hates pride. Let me see if I can find it. And yeah, he said that the government was in on it. And what's that scripture is, brother, paraphrasing? If the ruler hearkens the lies, all his servants are wicked. So how y'all still trusting this government? Unless you just stupid like that. All right, here you go. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things does the Lord hate. Yes, 7 are an abomination. 7 means completion. That means these people are completely wicked. Verse 17, a proud look, number 1 on the list. A lying tongue and hands that shed innocent blood. This man is guilty of all 3 plus them. So how is he the Lord's people? Okay. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt shalt make thyself naked. That cup is the curses that we were under. The Lord is slowly taking the curses off us and putting them on our enemies. That's why you see a lot of Edomites making videos crying to how they can't pay their bills. Welcome to the curses, baby. And this just skimming the surface. Wait till you're officially in the kingdom and chains. That's when the curse is going to take full effect. Verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquities accomplished. O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. See, taking them off the bus, putting them on our enemies. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Your turn to catch hell until the Lord decides to burn y'all asses up. That's the spirit. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10. For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Sirach chapter 10, verse 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, riches gotten by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. It's overeat. It's over, ton of rat. It's over. I think that's all I got, y'all. So we can run through these though real quick. Psalm chapter 73, verse 6. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain, violence covers them as a garment. That violent, genocidal race of people. Verse 7, their eyes stand out with facts. They have more than their heart to wish. Everything ain't enough. That's why this man has an extensive history of taking people's land, taking people's shit. Those days are about to come to an end. Verse 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. Yeah, they want to have everything. They don't want you to have shit. Matter of fact, they don't want you to have nothing. That's a covetous man. He don't want your shit because he needs it. He wants your shit because he doesn't want you to have it. That's covetous. That's wickedness. Let me get it. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? That's talking about mortal heathens. I seen the Edomite tell myself, I'm gonna be a God. If you stand in my way, then something gonna happen to you. Man, shut up. You were born, you a slave. That's why you were born if you survive. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. That's why they get in their little feelings. They go get their boys and their guns, and in the middle of the night, they come kick in your door and take the shit. That's a bitch. For such one setteth his own soul to sell. See? Because while he lived, he cast him away his battle. Esau sell his own mama and won't lose no sleep. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. These people can't sleep unless they plot some wickedness. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. Verse 13. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days and trust the shadow, because he fear not before Yahweh. And we can close on this one right here. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world. This world, this era is coming to an end because Esau is about to shoot these nukes and destroy everything. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So when he destroys his kingdom and goes into captivity and rebuilds house and free, that's it. No more use. That's it. That's your final destination. 1,000 years captivity, extermination. While you around here trying to exterminate somebody, the Lord is about to exterminate your bitch ass. Call Allah Yulala Hayna Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, Wabalaki, Bashim Harawak Kakurash, Kurakatham, the water, Baba,